So we are making first charts today. Suppose you want to plot this data where x-axis will be the height and y-axis is the weight. To do so, first we have to go to Insert tab. There are many things there. We're going to primarily stay with charts, and of all the charts we're going to stick with this particular one here. But before we get there, we have to highlight the data. The easy way is to click on letter A and drag it there so you highlight all of it, because if you would do it other ways you have to scroll it or split the screen, which takes some time. Very often we just click on letters, drag it, and these are the data. After that, so you told computer these are the data I want to be plotted, you click on charts here, and the scatter plot is this one here. Scatter plot expects two coordinates, two columns, one for x, one for y. If you click on it, they appear here. Now we have to learn how to do some cosmetic changes here. For example, we do not like the titles are not labeled, the title of the chart is not right, this is not centered, we have a cluster here and nothing over there. So there are ways to play with this. The way to do it in Excel, there are different versions of Excel. If you have a newer version, you just click on the chart anywhere and a plus will appear, and this plus communicates to you, and you can do titles and change the different things there. Or very often you just click on the letters here and then you right click, and then you can also format and play with the formatting there as well. Either way will fine. Let's say using the plus sign, you click here, you click on plus. Let's say I need axis titles. Well, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You click on axis titles and they appear there. Now you can click on that particular one and right here, whatever that is, in this case it's a height. Similarly, you can click over there, make it weight. And so forth. Obviously you can click on a particular title. We will not play with that too much. For example, if I want to center this, I have to tell Excel not to start from 0 to 80, but maybe from 40 to 80. For example, you can do this through the plus again, plus and axis, and you can click here and there's more options, and this communication box will appear. That's one way, and then you can put minimum and maximum. This 0 and 80 corresponds to this 0 here and 80. Or, which is easier, I typically right click here. Sorry, you can click on numbers and then right click there, and automatically you go to format axis and the same thing appears. Either way it's fine. So just looking at picture, I would like to start from 40 here to 80, so you just change here. You put 40 instead of 0, and then in this case close it, and he stretched it that way. You can also change the y-axis similarly. You can play in different colors, and you can modify it, different options. We will not go too much in detail here, but just for you to know that you are free to explore, because a good chart is worth 1,000 words. So this is how we make the first chart.